Chapter 10, Light. We see a variety of objects in the world around us. However, we are unable to see anything in dark room. On lighting up the room, things become visible. So what makes things visible? During the day, sunlight helps us to see objects. An object reflects light that falls on it. This reflected light, when received by our eyes, enables us to see things. So how do we see things? So actually the object reflects light that falls on it. And this reflected light, when received by our eyes, enable us to see things. We are able to see through a transparent medium as light is transmitted through it. There are a number of common wonderful phenomena associated with light, such as image formation by mirrors, twinkling of stars, beautiful colors of rainbow, bending of light by medium, and so on. A study of properties of light helps us to explore them. So in this chapter, actually, we are going to see the properties of light. And first, we are going to see reflection of light. First, in that also we are going to see first of all plane mirrors. Then we are going to see spherical mirrors. Okay. Difference between reflection of light means basically a light reflecting, or when it strikes any object, it returns back in the same medium is called reflection. Next, after reflection of light, we are also going to see refraction. Refraction means change of medium. Medium means air to water, water to some other medium. So first part of this chapter is reflection of light. Means when a
Ma'am,
light...
can you repeat?
Okay. What?
Ma'am, reflection of light की definition.
Reflection of light. When a light strikes any surface, it changes its path, or it gets reflected from that surface. This is called reflection of light. It will come in detail actually in further chapter, so you don't have to worry. Reflection, refraction सब आएगा. बेसिक डिफरेंस ये है, रिफ्लेक्शन सेम मीडियम में होता है, मतलब एयर का एक ही, एयर से एयर में ही हो रहा है तो रिफ्लेक्शन है. एयर से वाटर में या वाटर से किसी और मीडियम में, वाटर से एयर में जब मीडियम चेंज होता है उसको रिफ्रैक्शन बोलते हैं. ओके. Now a highly polished surface such as mirror reflects most of light falling on it. You are already familiar with the laws of reflection of light. So you might have seen in the case of mirror, what happens in mirror, actually it reflects most of the light falling on it. And there are laws of reflection. Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection, and incident ray, reflected ray, and normal all lie in the same plane. Okay. So this you have seen in lower classes. Basically angle of, जब कोई incident light है तो वो किसी, suppose this is an object or this is an object. If
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. This is incident ray. Incident ray ये जो perpendicular होती है surface पे, that is normal. ओके इससे फॉर्म होता है जो एंगल, इंसिडेंट रे जो एंगल फॉर्म करता है नॉर्मल से, उसको एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस बोलते हैं. ये होती है रिफ्लेक्टेड रे. दिस इज रिफ्लेक्टेड रे. द एंगल विच रिफ्लेक्टेड रे फॉर्म्स विथ नॉर्मल इज रिफ्लेक्टेड रे. एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन, एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस एंड एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन आर इक्वल. ओके. देन इंसिडेंट रे, रिफ्लेक्टेड रे एंड नॉर्मल ऑल लाई इन द सेम प्लेन. This actually what I have made, this is actually symbol of mirror. Okay. Now laws of reflection are applicable to all types of reflecting surface, including spherical surfaces. You are familiar with the formation of image by plane mirror. This is actually plane mirror only. Okay. What are the properties of plane mirror? Image formed is always virtual and erect. Okay. Then the size of image is equal to size of object. Image formed is far behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. Image is laterally inverted. Okay. So first of all, image is virtual. Virtual का मतलब है the rays actually do not meet but they appear to meet. उसको बोलते हैं virtual image. Okay. Erect means if any object is there such that a pen is there, suppose, तो टिप ऑफ पेन अगर ऊपर है और ये बाकी पार्ट नीचे है, तो इसकी इमेज बनेगी, उसमें भी टिप ऑफ पेन ऊपर होगा. इरेक्ट का अपोजिट है इन्वर्टेड. इन्वर्टेड मतलब इसकी जस्ट इन्वर्टेड इमेज होती तो ऐसी होती. ओके, दिस इज इरेक्ट इमेज एंड दिस इज इन्वर्टेड इमेज. ओके, then size of the image is equal to size of object. In case of plane mirror, whatever may be the size of object, mirror में जो reflection दिखेगा वो भी उसके equal ही दिखेगा. Okay, and image is laterally inverted. मतलब अगर हम हमारा right hand raise करेंगे तो हमको mirror में left hand raise किया हुआ दिखेगा. This is called lateral inversion. Okay, anything on the right side is happening in actual part and that will be appearing on the left side in image part. This is called lateral inversion. These are properties of plane mirror. Okay. Now, all three activities of this chapter will be doing together. Before that, I want to explain you the concepts of spherical mirror. So, spherical mirrors, the reflecting surface of spherical mirror curved inward or outward. A spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved inward, that is faces towards the center of the sphere, is called concave mirror. So actually this thing, first of all, I'll explain what is a spherical mirror. Okay. So, okay. So suppose we have a glass. ऐसा एक ग्लास है जो स्फीयर के शेप में है. ओके, इफ आई कट दिस ग्लास, इफ आई कट दिस वे, ठीक है, इसको कट किया और ये एक पोर्शन बचा. कैन एवरीबडी सी?
यस मैम.
ठीक है, अब ये सिर्फ इसका एक पार्ट बचा. ठीक है, तो इसका एक सरफेस तो ऐसा है दिस वे, दूसरा सरफेस इन ऐसा है दिस पार्ट. ओके, तो इफ अब मिरर में क्या है, अगर ये सिर्फ ग्लास है तो इट विल नॉट रिफ्लेक्ट एनीथिंग. रिफ्लेक्ट करने के लिए, फॉर इन ऑर्डर टू बिहेव दिस a glass as a mirror, one part of it should be polished. If I polish this part, पीछे का पार्ट पॉलिश कर दिया, reflecting surface is this inside one. If this is the reflecting surface, okay, then it is called concave mirror. Concave mirror means which is curved inward, whose reflecting surface is curved inward. Then it is called concave mirror. Is it clear? ये वाला पार्ट पॉलिश कर दिया. किससे पॉलिश करते हैं? जो चीज रिफ्लेक्ट करती है ऐसे किसी मटेरियल से पॉलिश करते हैं. तो इट कैन बी सिल्वर और एनी सिल्वर कोटिंग, not necessarily the element silver, it can be silver coating also. Okay, so when it is polished from one side, so one surface is polished one and one surface is reflecting one. Okay, if reflecting surface is curved inward, then it is called concave mirror. अगर अंदर वाले को पॉलिश कर दे और बाहर वाला रिफ्लेक्ट कर रहा है तो दैट इज कॉन्वेक्स मिरर. कॉन्केव और कॉन्वेक्स की डेफिनेशन क्लियर है?
यस मैम.
Yes, ma.
ओके, अब ये एक्चुअली क्या था? एक्चुअली ये एक स्फीयर का पार्ट था. ठीक है, तो इस स्फीयर का कोई सेंटर होगा. नेचुरली अगर कोई ये स्फीयर है तो इसका एक सेंटर होगा. वो सेंटर अभी भी हो सकता है. ठीक है, हमने चाहो इसको रिमूव कर दिया, तो जो सेंटर पॉइंट है उसको आप क्या बोलेंगे? सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर. क्योंकि अब ये स्फीयर नहीं है, अब ये सिर्फ एक स्फीयर का पार्ट है, तो इसको क्या बोलते हैं? सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर. द सेंटर. तो सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर की डेफिनेशन हाउ यू विल राइट दैट आई विल एक्सप्लेन, दैट आई विल मेक यू अंडरलाइन इन द बुक. बट व्हाट इज सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर? इज एक्चुअली द सेंटर ऑफ द स्फीयर ऑफ विच this is mirror is the part. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, now if center of curvature is joined to any point, जो ये sphere था इसका जो रेडियस है उसको बोलते हैं रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर. तो यहाँ पे अगर सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर है तो यहाँ से इसका जो डिस्टेंस है दैट इज कॉल्ड रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर. क्लियर है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
नाउ पोल, अब ये जो है सिर्फ जो ये मिरर है स्फेरिकल मिरर, इसका भी कोई सेंटर होगा, मतलब ये इतना पोर्शन है इसका कोई सेंटर होगा, उसको बोलते हैं पोल. इज इट क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
lies on the surface of the mirror. Pole will lie on the surface of the mirror. Okay. Now, what else from this definition is missing? हाँ ठीक है. अब suppose imagine करो कि center of curvature, pole, इनको join करने के लिए एक बड़ी line बना दी. एक ऐसी line बनाई जो center of curvature, pole को join करती है. Extended line. It's not line segment. It's line. Okay. Then that line is called principal axis. Okay. Okay. So now these are the various terms which we have seen. Okay. Or the diameter of the reflecting surface of the spherical mirror is called aperture. Aperture किसको बोलेंगे? ये जो reflecting surface है इसका जो diameter है इसको बोलेंगे aperture. यहाँ तक क्लियर है?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now coming to our book. Okay.
Ma'am, can you repeat aperture?
Diameter of reflecting surface of the spherical mirror is called aperture. इसका जो diameter है, ये जो reflecting surface है, इसका जो diameter है, इसको बोलेंगे aperture.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. अब हमने प्लेन मिरर में देखा, प्लेन मिरर में क्या है, जितना ऑब्जेक्ट का साइज होता है वैसा ही इमेज का साइज होता है. लेकिन इफ यू हैव नोटिस्ड रेयर व्यू मिरर ऑफ योर व्हीकल्स, कार और इवन दिस टू व्हीलर्स, तो उसमें जो हमको कार पीछे आती हुई दिख रही है, सपोज सम कार इज कमिंग बिहाइंड अवर कार. ओके, सो द इमेज is the size of the car which is appearing in the mirror same as the size of the car which is actually there?
No, ma'am.
No,
Is it
ma'am.
smaller?
No, ma'am.
Okay, is it smaller?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that is actually convex mirror. In convex mirror, the image formed is smaller than the original object. Okay, and we'll see various properties of concave and convex mirror, and
Yes,
then
ma'am.
we'll discuss their uses also. So now in book I'll tell you what to underline. Okay, I'm displaying spherical mirrors on the screen. So the reflecting surface of a spherical mirror may be curved inward or outward. A spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved inward, that is faces towards the center of sphere, is called concave mirror. Okay, जैसे ये है concave mirror. अब इसका जो पार्ट पॉलिश्ड होता है उसको ऐसे लाइंस से शो करते हैं. दिस लाइंस शो दैट दिस पार्ट इज पॉलिश्ड. ठीक है, और आगे वाला है रिफ्लेक्टिंग सरफेस. ठीक है, तो रिफ्लेक्टिंग सरफेस अगर सेंटर ऑफ स्फीयर की तरफ है तो ये क्या होगा? दिस विल बी कॉन्केव मिरर. स्फेरिकल मिरर whose reflecting surface is curved outward is called, now it is, this one is curved outward. Okay, this part is polished and reflecting surface is this part. Okay, so this is convex mirror. The term which are commonly used here, the center of reflecting surface of the spherical mirror is a point called pole. अब यहाँ पे एक पॉइंट होगा, इसको पोल बोलते हैं. जो स्फेरिकल मिरर है उसका सेंटर है वो पोल होगा. इट लाइज ऑन द सरफेस ऑफ द मिरर. पोल इज यूजुअली represented by letter P. Then everybody should underline what I am underlining in the book. The reflecting surface of spherical mirror forms a part of sphere. This sphere has a center. Okay, this point is called center of curvature of the spherical mirror. It is represented by letter C. Now, please, here actually you should note down that center of curvature is not part of the mirror. सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर मिरर का पार्ट नहीं है. ओके, It lies outside its reflecting surface. The center of curvature of concave mirror lies in front of it. However, it lies behind the mirror in case of convex mirror. The radius of a sphere of which reflecting surface of spherical mirror forms part is called radius of curvature of the mirror. It is denoted by letter R. Okay. And imagine a straight line passing through pole and center of curvature of a spherical mirror. This line is called principal axis. So underline till. Suppose this is a concave mirror. Okay. Suppose large number of rays are allowed to fall on it. Okay. Number of parallel rays are allowed to fall on it. After reflecting from the mirror, this all rays will meet at a point. Okay. This all rays will meet at a point. This point is called focus. Okay. So number of rays parallel to principal axis are falling on concave mirror. Observe the reflected ray. They are all meeting at a point on principal axis of the mirror. This point is called principal focus of the concave mirror. Okay. Now, similarly, in case of convex mirror, okay, this, if number of rays are allowed to fall, parallel rays are allowed to fall, they all will appear to meet at a point. Okay, they will not actually meet, but they will appear to meet at a point behind the mirror. This point is called principal focus for convex mirror. Here the reflected rays appear to come from a point on the principal axis. This point is called principal focus of the convex mirror. Principal focus is represented by F, and distance between the pole and focus is called focal length. The distance between the pole and focus is called this, and this distance. Distance between pole and focus is called focal length. Okay. It is represented by F. Now, the reflecting surface of a spherical mirror is by and large spherical. The surface that has a circular outline, the diameter of reflecting surface of spherical mirror is called aperture. Okay, so the distance mn represents the aperture. You can see here, ये जो mn, ये जो distance है, इस distance को aperture बोलते हैं, इसका diameter. We shall consider in our discussion only such spherical mirrors whose aperture is much smaller than radius of curvature. Okay. If we try to find out the relationship between radius of curvature and focal length, it will be twice the focal length. If focal length is denoted by F, radius of curvature is denoted by R, then R will be equal to 2 times F. Okay. So that means principal focal lies midway between pole and center of curvature. मतलब अगर ये principal axis है, ये center of curvature है, ये pole है, तो इन दोनों के mid point पे focus lie करता है. Okay. Now